game. However, just due to the PS4's limitations, I wasn't able to do anything super dramatic and over the top like this, just because it would chug so hard that it was unplayable. So I've got to say, I have a lot of experience, but I've never done anything like this. And the fact that I'm even here and everyone hasn't exploded and died makes me super happy. So I'm super excited that this is actually going to be a thing. This whole re-entry bit is going to be a little scary. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous about that, but at least, at least it's working. So that's super exciting. Okay. I'm actually going to point retrograde since I do want to do a retro burn anyway. Let's see how long that takes. Yes, let's talk about things while we wait for that to slowly spin. I just want to get away from that a little bit. And I'm still controlling from down here, and I need to keep doing that all through reentry up until the very last minute. And I do need to keep this engine with me through reentry. That's part of what's going to, instead of aero braking, I don't want to try and aero brake this. I'm just going to use the engine for braking. It's obviously a nuke, so it's not going to give me a ton of thrust. Okay, it's 4 nukes, so it's not going to give me a ton of thrust, but it should help. Yes, let's see. Check the time and everything. Okay, I've got a little bit more time. I do want to get this down before I have to bag it for the night. And I do want to check and see when the Cerulean update will be available, because I want to get this mission finally underway. I can't wait to see all the new moons and all the things he's been adding. The creator's been adding to the Cerulean planet system. I'm really excited for that. Okay, we're almost facing the right way. It's going to overcorrect here because it has so much weight up on the top and it's controlling from here. But let me just give it a little of the nuke, since I do need to... It does have a little bit of gimbling, just a tiny bit, so that should help it. But I don't want too much. I need to get it perfectly straight before I really give it the beans. Yeah, it's going to take a minute to wobble back and forth. This is what I was worried about. I don't know if maybe adding another reaction wheel would make it go a little faster or be a little bit more stable. I haven't actually looked into that. As I said, oh my gosh, I just realized did I have the habitat deployed? Or is that how it normally looks? I want to say that's not how it's supposed to look. Yeah, it's deployed. Oops. Okay, I guess we're re-entering it fully deployed. That's okay. Are all of these deployed? Yeah. Something in the staging or in the ascent guidance with Meg Jeb must have opened everything up. Whoops. Oh, well. Yeah, I might try adding another reaction wheel just to help it. I might even add one up here just to help a little bit, because this is going to take forever. Let me see what my orbit looks like as I start my burn. Okay, well, let's start just a shallow burn and see what, or a low thrust burn. We'll do just over 50% and see what happens. See if it wobbles even worse or if it eventually gets straight. And in the meantime, I'm going to be watching my orbit to see. I want to get really, really shallow. So I'll watch it up here because I want to see how straight this is getting. It actually looks like it's not too bad. I am going to be dealing with these wobbles, I think, no matter what, and it's going to be really slow to maneuver, but as long as I give myself plenty of time in advance, it looks like it'll be okay. Let me full power and see what happens. Watching my periaps as I do this. Hopefully it doesn't overcorrect too much. With full power and the gimbling, it should keep it fairly stable. Oh, that is stable. That is working, isn't it? I can't believe that's working. Yeah, I'm going to Gonna pat myself on the back because that's what winners do, who aren't at all boastful or anything. I mean, that's a working thing right there. Okay, I'm gonna watch this as soon as it gets to about 55. I'm gonna cut it, and now I am going to let it. I want to keep pointing retrograde because I am going to use the engines as I come in, so I don't want to decouple that until later. I'll probably actually manually do that. That beep was the oven that it saying that it's ready for food for dinner. So I want to see if I can get this done before I go and throw that in the oven. If not, I'm just going to have to go throw that in really quick. I will fast forward here a bit. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Since now I'm not pointing retrograde. Maybe it'll swing back around, right? Whoops. Oh well. As we get closer, I think, yeah. Okay, here's the moment of truth. The worst possible scenario for entering Cerulean. And as soon as I get pointing at least remotely the right direction, I'm going to get full throttle to help orient myself and burn off some of that speed. And by burn, I mean literally burn off some of that speed. I'm not going to jump right to full throttle, though. Okay, let's hope that the nozzle will way overcorrect. That's okay, we're still killing speed. Looks like we are doing the death spiral, everyone's favorite. I don't want to be burning right towards the ground. That would be bad, to say the least. But it does look like it's trying to fix itself. Okay, so we have heating on the solar array. And once we get pointing a little bit more retrograde, the old sticky key. Okay. You're going to overcorrect. I know it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stay. Stay. That's okay. I'm going to keep it on because I'm still pointing away and burning off some of that speed. We haven't hit the thick of it yet, which is why nothing's really overheating. But this might maybe possibly work. Okay. I don't know which parts have the lowest heat tolerance, honestly. I want to say it's the solar panels. And I doubt it's... Yeah, I'm just going to say it's probably the solar panels. I don't... Yep, there we go. Solar panels getting hot. If we lose one, I might have to add some redundant ones for if they burn off. But it's actually kind of righting itself, isn't it? I don't know, once we hit the thick part of the atmosphere, I don't know which way it's going to want to orient itself. If these act like fins, it might actually come in straight like this, which would be a really good thing. But I can't even guess. Oh, and we're wobbling. Okay, here we go. Starting to get the heat. I do have the critical temperature gauge. That's what all this up here is. So like I said, Kerbin's a worst case scenario. I came in at a bad angle, and it should be a little bit larger and with a denser atmosphere than Cerulean. So if I can do this, or even do this remotely safely, then that means the concept will be proven. But we still have a long way to go, and I don't just mean to not burn up. I also mean to make sure that it lands and orients itself right with the landing gear, the parachutes, and all of that. But so far so good. Let me see what my trajectory looks like. I think the key is going to be to come in really, really, really shallow, and then as I burn the engines to sort of bring it straight up and go almost straight down. But I want to really, really slowly burn off all that speed. And as long as I'm really shallow, I can burn off that speed up in the thinnest parts of the atmosphere. That is heating up rapidly. Oh, it's actually, look at that. It's not heating up entirely. It might it might survive. And I just want to also point out that the wobbles that I'm getting are well within what I'm going to call safe tolerances for interplanetary travel. Okay, oh, now it's really heating up. Oh, but that wobble is actually helping. It's sort of exposing different areas to the heat. And it's almost evenly distributing it so that we don't have one critical part. It's rising. Okay, dropping. Yeah, I'm not getting much thrust out of this, but it's at least helping. Oh, now we're really getting it. Let's take a look out and see. Yeah, now we're really getting into it. That solar array really wants to go. Okay. We're not losing speed as fast as I had hoped. Oh, that's really getting close. Please don't explode. Our speed's dropping, but we're also hitting the thickest part. Oh, please don't explode. Ooh, this is a little sketchy, this. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just watching the thermals up here. Oh, everything else is rising. This is... Oh, this is not good. Oh, I think we're going to lose the solar arrays. I think we're going to lose them. Oh, that is really close. Yeah, we're going to lose the solar arrays. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, man, this is so close. Yep, here they go. They're about to go. Say goodbye to our solar arrays. Oh, there we go. Solar array gone. Okay, well, with that gone... Nope, and the next one? No. The drill, the solar array, drill, solar array. Make up your mind. This wobbling is actually helping. I'm not going to lie, that wobbling is helping a little bit. Wait, I... Turn off limit Q. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to limit pressure. I want lots and lots of engine to prevent burning fire death. We've only lost one so far, right? I think we've only lost one array. And if so, that's a very good thing. And it looks like we might actually be landing on land, which is how I want this to happen. Let me see. Yeah, hopefully we land on land. So did we really only lose one? That's fantastic. Man, this is just getting better and better, isn't it? Okay. I am going to ditch the engine here pretty soon because I don't need it. You know, actually, I wonder if it's going to help ride it or not. No, the parachutes will do that. So I am... as soon as I hit under Mach 2... Okay, I'm going to cut the engine. Decouple. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, control from here, control from here. Okay, how does this fall without any help? I am going to turn the engines on. Let's see how this wants to orient itself. And let's actually take a look at what they're seeing. Yeah, they're in their nice... I don't know what this is. Hey, it's a greenhouse. Hope we didn't cook all the plants. Parachutes deploy. I'm hoping that it stays even as the parachutes actually pop out. I will open the landing gear. You see that? Make sure I have even gear everywhere. Yes, that seems to be the case. Is this really going to work? It's tilting obviously to that side, but I might need to add more parachutes to even this out. but hopefully it doesn't wobble when they all really unfold. We're about to hit the right elevation here for it. Oh man, this is... Oh! We're spiraling. Yeah, I didn't get all the elevations exactly right. That's why they haven't fully popped out. Oh, man, this is some sketchy stuff. This is some seat of your pants space travel. And Jeb couldn't be more stoic and disinterested. Is anyone scared? No, look at them. They're all just doing their thing, I guess. Okay. We need the last few. Which ones have not fully deployed? Oh, some of these still are at 1,000, aren't they? Yeah, that one is. I thought I got all of them. Let's hurry and do this before we hit the ground. So is it all the yellow ones that still need to be adjusted? Yeah. Yeah, I thought I got all of them. I guess not. The slow way, right? Hear them going one at a time. Is that all of them? Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Let me fast forward and see with physics warp, if I can talk, what happens. Yeah, it's tilting a tiny, tiny bit. But hopefully we're going to, when I use those thrusters right before we hit, that should make it safe. Getting close. I see our shadow. Man, this is... I did not expect this, okay? I like I said, I did re-enter a basic version of this, but I did not expect it to work so... I'm not going to go so far as to say well, but functiony. That's the word of the day. It works adequately and functiony. Okay, I want to zoom out. Just watch our shadow, actually. Is it going to survive? I want to make sure nothing pops off as we hit the ground. We're going really, really slow, but I don't know how stable and strong all this stuff is. And at that angle, that's going to take most of it. So I want to really, really be burning off as much speed as I can with those thrusters. Let's see what happens when I hit them. Yeah, that's taking a little bit of speed off, and as long as it doesn't stay, or as long as it doesn't send it spiraling. Okay. I've got the thrusters on. You can see there's just a little bit of thrust coming out, and I've sent it to aim retrograde so that I try and stay as upright as possible using the capsule's reaction wheel. Oh man, that looks good. I'm gonna go full throttle here just to make sure it hits as slow as possible. 5 meters per second is usually within safe tolerance for... Oh, okay. Oh snap. Did we do that? Is it on? It is on, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Oh, it actually worked. Oh boy. That actually worked. And as far as solar panels go, we're still good. I mean, one of them exploded, but look. I mean, that's probably going to be more than enough power. That's going to generate more than enough. Does the drill still work? The drill... Let's see. Start surface. Let's deploy the radiators to make sure those didn't pop off, and let's see if those are working. I should probably set these to action groups. Is there anything else I need to activate? Holy cow, is it working? Is this... Okay, is this filling up? That's probably a good thing to check. Oh, we have a hidden solar panel there. I didn't notice. Hey, is that... It looks like ore. Let me just fast forward here. Oh my gosh, it's working. Oh, under really fast acceleration it kind of bobs, but that looks like... Let's see how our power is doing. I'm not running out of electric charge. And we've got everything going. The drill's going. The converter is going. These should be... Oh, I guess they started full. Let's check our thermals. Temperature is rising, but the radiators should be... Holy cow. I don't even know what to say. It worked. Oh my gosh. And we only lost one solar panel. Okay, that's... I thought I was just going to have to revert to spaceplane hangar, but I don't need to change anything. That works.